now in high definition.
Religious beliefs are colliding with construction. Good evening. I'm John McKay.
I'm Gloria Campos. A construction worker walked off the job after finding out he was building a clinic that would perform abortions. He refused to do it, and he may not be alone. It happened at the site of Planned Parenthood's new clinic, slated to be one of the largest in Texas. Tonight, the organization is talking about the controversy, pitting moral obligation against money. Channel 8's Jim Douglas has our report.
There's no sign to show what's being built on John Ryan Road in southwest Fort Worth. One subcontractor didn't even find out until just a few hours before he was to pour concrete footings this week, when he discovered it was a new Planned Parenthood center where abortions will be performed. He told the general contractor his religious convictions would not allow it. He walked off the job. The president of Planned Parenthood of North Texas says there's a reason the organization's name is not on the project.
From the beginning, we intended to be public with this project. We wanted to choose the right time so that our contractors wouldn't have to endure the harassment and intimidation that many Planned Parenthood staff and patients must endure on a day-to-day basis.
Abortion foes recently learned of the project and began spreading the word.
What happened is this woman up in Denison who used to work for Planned Parenthood came to Christ. And feeling so guilty, she heard about these plans and told her pastor in Denison.
Pastor Al Meredith of Wedgwood Baptist Church says workers need to know the end result of their labor.
And that way people can act according to their convictions.
Planned Parenthood says it helped provide more than 6,000 abortions in North Texas in 2010. But it says it provided even more referrals for adoption and prenatal care.
Tarrant County has more than 24% of its residents living without insurance. They rely on us every year for basic health care, pap smears, birth control, breast and cervical cancer screenings.
Ken Lambrick is not the only one calling for civility in the abortion debate. Wedgwood Baptist is where a gunman left 7 worshipers dead and 7 more wounded in 1999. Pastor Al Meredith is raising concerns about abortion, but he's seen enough violence.
Treat each other with respect on both sides of this, because no matter where we stand on this issue, we are neighbors.
In Fort Worth, Jim Douglas, Channel 8 News.
Now, the largest Planned Parenthood clinic in the country is in Houston. Hundreds of people protested there in 2010. Once it was learned it was going to be built, demonstrators called it an abortion supercenter because of its huge size. The Fort Worth clinic is 3 times the size of the original, about 19,000 square feet. That's slightly larger than an ice hockey rink, but it's still just a fraction of the Houston clinic, which is 4 times larger than the one planned for Fort Worth.